Well, let me whet people's appetites because I've been very dismissive of the Mauler video on Strange Multiverse of Madness with good reason. I will say two things. One is I have a very big ace in my pocket, which I could show that devastates the whole video because Mauler wasn't paying attention to the movie. I'm going to save that, and I'll be brutally honest. You have to subscribe and like because if I can get to monetization, I will show people the section because it is there and it is canonical. But I will give something close to it away. So let's respond to the Black EFAT man trying to embarrass Bob again. And I will admit Bob made a mistake, but not in the way that, quote, the black fan thinks he did.
During the video.
Body, no death. She'll be back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean, she's not dead.
Dude, even
No
if
way.
they showed all of her body parts being pulled apart and then turned into dust, I'd be like, she's coming back.
Nah, she's not dead.
Doesn't mean anything anymore in this.
Look, let me
world.
tell you about a guy called Palpatine.
He was only vaporized at an atomic level.
Yeah, that's not even that bad.
He's still out there somewhere.
Well, it looks pretty bad because Bob is not paying attention. And I would agree to a small thing that if he had been more willing to do further research, he'd know that the EFAP did something on Endgame. And what happens in Endgame? They resurrect a character. They resurrected Thanos. So Mauler, as always, is contradicting himself. He said, oh, I'm telling you about Palpatine. I don't need to go to Palpatine. I don't need to go to Star Wars. You gave Endgame a pretty good score given your standard. You're giving Multiverse of Madness this 6-hour moronic rant. Thanos returns? Oh, okay, so we have a double standard. He's not the good critic people think he is. But let's go a little bit further.
During this process, she also destroys the Darkhold in every universe. Right, so that nobody can ever be tempted by it again. Which seems pretty incredible, right? First and foremost, its influence over her is just gone now. Almost as though it was much more reliant on the personality present.
Then brings up a point that is exactly what Mauler is criticizing the moment he pauses.
Completed, there was a Doctor Strange out there fighting an evil enemy with the Darkhold, and the book disappeared. I don't know if anyone understands what this means. They have just approved of infinite good being snuffed out by having no book to defeat.
So the movie spends a lot of time establishing the Darkhold is evil and no good can come of it, and he is gonna get pissy because they've destroyed all the Darkholds in the universe. Cool.
Enemies that make people very desperate. And so, once that damage is acknowledged by the audience and never by the characters because the writers didn't even realize, you
Hello everyone, Editor Room Alistair again. To clarify, in case you haven't seen the movie or you forgot, in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, the Darkhold is said to be a book that controls the user and causes them to be evil, yada yada yada, blase blase, right? As Robert pointed out, right, that the Darkhold is evil and nothing good can come of it. But what Mauler's point is that in the very movie that this is stated in, like 616 Strange uses the book for good to stop Wanda. So what Mauler is saying is that there was a Doctor Strange in this infinite multiverse that was doing the exact same thing, and while he was using the book to stop an evil force, the book disappeared because Wanda just destroyed them all.
So the problem here is Bob is correct about the Darkhold, but he didn't think through the consequences of the Darkhold being destroyed. There's one possible problem. One is that the Darkhold was not destroyed in all dimensions. That's something that's a very plausible interpretation if you paid attention. But let's put that aside because, and again, this is a little unfair. I will grant that. But recently in Loki, they literally resolved all these problems because Loki gained some time powers. Loki could literally resolve all these problems. So let's say Strange was caught in that situation. He needed the Darkhold. The Darkhold disappeared. Oh my god. Loki could literally intervene in that situation very easily now, stop any evil force. The problem has been resolved. You're presupposing there's no plan. Believe me, whatever you want to say about Kevin Feige, he does think about these things. He planned ahead, so certain things are now resolved due to Loki. They could still mess it up, but they have been resolved.
He put effort into these roles.
It's some sordid scheme. And none can stop me.
I'm a little confused. Is it bad that he puts effort into roles? Is that a bad thing? That I consider that a good thing?
Bruh.
Is that weird?
It's funny how this man's brain is short-circuiting in front of a live audience over something so simple. But unfortunately, watch this.
Okay, I'm going to rewind it a little bit. I'm actually kind of interested what he says about America Chavez's parents.
You're probably thinking, what's the big deal? He's just curious. Watch what happens when he finds out that Mauler's opinion on America's same-sex parents is non-existent.
this film, but what would I know? Next up is a little conversation about the love life we got a window into.
Were they together?
You blew it.
Of course.
Did you blow it with your Christine?
Yes, I guess I did.
Not much there, other than awkwardly admitting that our boy screws it up all the time, apparently. Then they finally arrive, after a cut at the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Well, I guess he doesn't make a big deal about her having two moms. He just spends an hour talking about fucking bees.
Redshot Sherwood in the chat says it perfectly. Is that why you went there? To see if he shits on two moms? And before that, he said this when he saw the screenshot of a live stream in the player bar at the bottom of the video.
Yeah, he jumps around with the clips and stuff to do. Oh wait, this looks promising.
This looks promising. Robert is purposefully searching in the video for moments that he can use as ammunition to call Mauler any.
So Robert, bad guy because he's white and out of shape. Yes, Eric literally said that. Robert is not a good critic because he's white and he's out of shape. He shouldn't be talking about black people. Oh, but it's a lot better because the black fan adds some gay fascism.
Don't go around
I like how you're.
No. I'm trying to put you. No, hold up, homie. I'm trying to put you on game. Definitely, since you tired. Let me get this on way. So you fat, out of shape, and you white. Don't go around. I would advise you not do that. Go around talking about black people.
So Bob is really bad because he doesn't hit the gym. But the black EFAP man, I'm working on my muscles. I'm becoming a stronger, more beautiful man. Look at these beautiful muscles. Oh my god, I am so beautiful with my objectivity AFAP muscles.
Bettering myself and creating value. I was not gifted any of the character traits I have. I have to continue.
Well, okay, you're endorsing basically gay fascism, because apparently Eric July being a fascist and racist, him attacking Bob and being all racist, it got me all excited. I'm sure Eric July gets you very sexually excited. Thank you. You didn't justify his statements. You're a fascist clown, he's a fascist clown. But I will concede, yeah, Bob got very lazy in this video. He could have done a better job at researching, and he had a golden moment when Mauler and the EFAP company were basically being a bunch of idiots. So yes, he was missing some obvious places to criticize Mauler, but that is begging the question, did Mauler put out a good video? Nope, no he didn't. You're presupposing this is a good video. It is not. It is not a good video.